Song entitled Stress Free from TEDDYSON JOHN. We're getting ready. RFI Radio, the conscious station, the pulse of a nation. Once again, my name is DJ LT. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm gonna feature the track Coming Down the Road one more time. TEDDYSON JOHN. Flying the flag for St. Lucia. Teddy representing 758. Now let's try TEDDYSON JOHN.
On the road behind the truck, on the road coming down. Say it's festival again and we ain't waiting. Stepping in the land again, let's start celebrating. Find yourself a partner, yeah. Time to sweat together, yeah. Play the music louder, yeah. Stepping on the road while we sing it. Coming down the road, with your hands up. On the road behind the truck, on the road coming down. What we doing? Coming down the road, put your hands up. On the road behind the truck, on the road coming down. Juve morning coming down the road. Chip. Weather is right.
Hello, good afternoon to you, TEDDYSON JOHN.
Hey.
Yes, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. I think I could hardly hear you. Can you talk a bit louder, TEDDYSON?
Yeah, you hearing me?
You're right, loud and clear. That's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Welcome to RFI Radio, TEDDYSON JOHN.
Thank you, my brother. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. And just before we move on, I just want to say Happy Independence Day to you in advance.
Thank you.
Yes.
To you, fellow citizen.
Same. I know this year it will be low-key because of the COVID. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, normally we have independence parades and performances, but everything right now has to be more virtual. So we're more in a virtual space than ever. But we're doing what we have to do tonight. We're gonna be premiering, the playlist, independent playlist. You understand? So
right. Hello? Yeah.
So tonight they're gonna be showing like a virtual event that we put together for the 42nd. So it's gonna be showing on national television and YouTube as well.
Okay. You said we. Are you part of that virtual thing as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's my home, so I have to be.
I agree to that. You're very patriotic, which is very good. Yeah. It's sad, the COVID just take over the whole place and nothing much can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you mentioned a while ago, normally parades and
Yeah, it's just that we had to get accustomed to, you know, doing stuff a different way,
Yes.
so that's all it is.
Yeah. And hope you and your family is keeping safe as well, Teddyson, because I heard of the
Yeah,
rise in the COVID in St. Lucia. It's a bit sad.
yeah. There's a riot over here, I guess, for a small island,
Yes.
you know. But as you know, rising anywhere, so we just trying our best to do what we have to do
Right.
as well, you know.
You just stay safe.
Yeah,
Once again, Teddyson John, welcome to RFI Radio. It was a long
yeah,
awaited interview, you know.
yeah, man. So
Yes.
thanks for having me.
Yes, it's nice to interview one of our own, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So tell me, Teddyson John, you were born in Castries, right? What part of Castries were you born?
Waterworks Road.
Oh, Waterworks Road. Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
Waterworks Road.
right. And
hmm
tell our listeners what was like for you growing up in Waterworks Road.
Um,
Was it tough for the family? What was life like for you?
well, I'm the last of four. No,
Oh,
I'm the last of of seven.
okay. Big
Um,
family.
yeah, you know. So it was more like a family oriented, kind
Mm-hmm.
of vibe. Went to Bocage Combined School.
Okay.
After that, went to Cyrus Simmons.
Right.
Um, Left Cyrus Simmons. Went straight into the hospitality industry. Um, Activities coordinator at Les Sport,
Okay.
then Sandal, then cruise ships, then went into music.
Right.
But music was always a part, you know.
Yes.
Music was a part of my life.
Yeah.
From church, from a kid, growing
Yeah.
up.
But just
And
before you
then,
go into that, Teddyson, just before you go into that, tell us about your childhood life as well. Before schooling, what you used to do, Waterworks Road.
well, Waterworks Road, I used to be, rolling tires on the road, my own tricycle. I have a little tree house.
The treehouse.
I used to beat drums set up my drum kit on a cans of needle.
Yes, I remember them days. Yes.
Yeah, so I used to beat drums on that, and set up my little thing in the
Yeah.
back of the house, you know, and that's just what it was. You understand?
Yeah.
For me, playing in the river, going up in the river, crayfish, all kind of things.
Yes,
That's my
yes.
vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's very good. I remember them days as well in St. Lucia.
yeah, man.
Go and catch
Yeah,
crayfish in the river and.
yeah,
But now we can't do this anymore
yeah.
because the water level is very low, water table.
Yeah, it's very low. Yeah, river's not like before, so
Yes.
uh,
Through deforestation, I take it.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember them days very well.
yeah,
I
man.
used to go and catch crayfish myself in the river.
Ah, nice, nice.
Yeah. Now tell us, Teddyson John, how did it all started for you, your musical career?
Well, it started from church. I was a part of, children's choirs in church, then the youth choir, and then the grown-up choir,
Yeah.
as a part of that. And then I started performing in jazz festivals in 2000,
Mm-hmm.
where we opened up for people like Luther Vandross, the late Luther Vandross, and Patti LaBelle, and
Okay.
all them kind of people. So I was a part of a lot of groups, growing up before I became a household name. So I
Yes.
was I was people like Barbara Cadet, people like Rob Cy Taylor gave me a shot, people like Blue Mango, Sojourn, a lot of people gave me a shot,
Yeah.
until I branched out and started doing it
Your own
on
thing.
my own.
Right.
Yeah.
But now
And
you
from that,
mentioned church. Can you tell us what church you're a member of?
Full Gospel Tabernacle Bocage.
Oh, Bocage. Okay. And you mentioned you were the lead singer for the church. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, I was in the choir,
Yes. Were you the lead choir? Were you the lead? The leader of the choir?
I used to do leads, before.
Right.
But with the choir, and then we had another quartet, four of us that used to sing, so everybody used to take turns.
And do you remember your favorite hymn? Your favorite church song? Do you remember your favorite church song?
No, it's a bunch of them.
You must have one favorite.
It carry. Well, there's a lot of songs that we used to do from people like John Pickey, and Hezekiah Walker, all these guys. So songs like "You Welcome Me," or "Sweeter," these songs.
Right. Yeah. So how did you end up becoming a member of the choir, of the church choir?
Well, that's just regular. If I go to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, and every Friday, it's just that you do that.
Okay. So that was voluntary. Your mom didn't tell you, okay, Teddy, you joined the choir.
Now we had to. Yeah, we had to.
Yes.
We just had to.
Yes. So would you say singing was your passion as a child?
Yeah, it's always been.
Right. And are you one of the guys who, when you go to the shower, that might spend about 2 hours in there just singing along in the shower?
Nah, not really. Not really.
No, you don't sing in the shower.
Nah.
I know most people always sing in the shower since that's your passion,
Yeah, not really.
Right. Yeah. Now let's talk about the year 2007.
Mm-hmm.
You had a big song called "Coming Down the Road" I played earlier on.
Yeah.
Let me just feature this track for our listeners as well, TEDDYSON John. 1 second.
Coming down the road with your hands up on the road, behind the truck, on the road, coming down. La la la. Coming down the road with your hands up on the road, behind the truck, on the road, coming down. Say it's festival again, and we ain't waiting.
We are talking to TEDDYSON John out of St. Lucia, right on RFI Radio, 1021 on the FM dial. He's live right now. Song entitled "Coming Down the Road."
Setting on the road while we sing it. Coming down the road, with your hands up on the road, behind the truck, on the road, coming down.
TEDDYSON, that's a beautiful track. Can you tell us a bit more about that song?
Well, that was my first soca song.
Yes.
That's the first time I ever did a soca track. First time ever.
Yes.
And then after that, it blew up from there. Locally, everybody, was looking for something from me every year after. So that song was produced by Penn and Ace of Studio 758.
Yes, Penn and Ace, yes.
Yeah. And then we came up with that. So that was my first one, and it gave me the first groovy monarch of St. Lucia.
Right. Fantastic. I'll tell you why. The reason why I featured this track, right, TEDDYSON, I remember up in the UK, this song was very popular, "Coming Down the Road." Groovy type of song, and it says TEDDYSON John from St. Lucia. I was like, TEDDYSON John? Never heard of him, to be honest. No disrespect, And I was like, wow, that's a lovely song. And I said, I never heard of this TEDDYSON John individual. People kept asking me, DJ LT from St. Lucia, TEDDYSON John, this is a big song. This is the reason why I featured this track first. Did you write this own song, TEDDYSON?
Yeah, I wrote the hook of it.
Right.
Versus Penn and Ace did the hook of it.
Oh, Penn and Ace did the verse, you said?
Yeah, I wrote the hook.
Right. Yeah. Song is very groovy.
Yeah.
And you said you won your first groovy soca monarch with that song.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about that, TEDDYSON.
Well, it was the first ever groovy monarch of St. Lucia, so I came into the game.
Yeah.
Hold on, eh?
Okay.
I came into the game to meet guys like Ninja Dan and Ricky T and Kakal and Manchester, Nicole David. These are people that I came in and to meet there, So I was like a new person on the block, a new kid on the block.
Yes, a newbie.
Yeah, newbie. So coming in, we had a competition, a groovy competition, and then I happened to be the winner of that.
Right.
And then every year after that, everybody looked forward to, something from me. So
Yes. Were you shocked when you won for your first time, first appearance
yeah,
in the competition?
yeah.
I could assume that was a big achievement for you. I mean, your first time on the stage.
Yeah, it wasn't my first time on a stage. It was my first time on a soca stage.
Competing, you mean?
Yeah, competing.
Yes.
So me coming in and having all these people there before me, it felt nice. I was shocked, but it felt good.
Yeah. Wow. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Interesting story.
Yeah, man.
Because this don't always happen. For a newbie,
Yeah.
just come into a competition and win straight away.
Yeah. It don't really happen like that. So
Very unusual.
yeah.
Yes.
But I've been performing long before. It's just that when I came into soca, people got to know more about me. But I did other stages before, and so the stage experience is something that I always had and always used to work on.
Okay.
So it's just that when I get to the soca stage or the groovy stage, it became a little easy, or I was in a little comfort zone because I was accustomed of being on the stage.
Right. Okay. Now tell us about the little transition. I mean, you're coming from, you used to sing gospel before, and then into the soca arena. What was the transition like for you? Was it very difficult?
It was a little difficult, but I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it's worth,
Yes.
I wanted to try it, and I wanted to be known, everywhere, both regionally and internationally, because you could be known in your island, and apart from your island, nobody else knows you.
True.
So just like you would say, okay, Coming Down the Road to You was a big song, and
Yes.
you didn't know who I was.
Exactly.
But a lot of people didn't know who I was until Ali. Ali is what introduced everybody, you understand, to me. So you can be big in your home, but nobody else know who you are, what you do. Nobody else knows my music.
Right.
So everybody else basically got to know me on the outside, both regionally and internationally, from Ali. So from Ali, I basically started all over in terms of the introduction to TEDDYSON JOHN. So nobody knew all of the other music that I did before because it was just in St. Lucia.
Right.
Yeah. And then afterwards, you understand, people get to know. So
Right.
that's what happened.
Yeah. But Teddy, can I ask you an interesting question, right? Coming from the church into the soca arena, did you have any support from your family? Did they give you any pressure? Your mom or your dad? Did they?
No, my parents didn't give me pressure. My parents didn't give me pressure. My mom is a deaconess in the church. She told me, you understand, watch how I conduct myself, this and that.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that she forbidden,
Yes.
My songs were party songs, good songs, vibing songs.
Indeed. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes you tend to get flags from the elders in the church.
Yeah.
Why is he going and saying, party and so you didn't get any flag from nobody whatsoever.
Well, you'll get the regular church people talking, where
Yes.
it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought I would ask you that,
Yeah.
Yes. So what's about your brothers? Did they supported you as well?
Yeah, well, my brothers were always there.
And I'm assuming they are into music as well themselves, your brothers?
Yeah. We have probably a full band in our family. I play drums and sing. I have another brother, professional bass, another brother who plays professional keyboards.
Yeah.
So in our family, we have basically an entire side if we wanted to, Like,
I was waiting for you to say to me you have a family band. That's the name of the family band.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about this, having a family band, TEDDYSON?
Yeah, but everybody is on a hustle and just doing their vibe. So, it may be okay one day. We'll see.
Well, I will look forward to that day.
Yeah.
The John family band from St. Lucia
Yeah.
going on tour.
Yeah.
Do you think one day that will happen, TEDDYSON?
Probably. You never know.
Well, yeah. Listen to me. You're very talented. You're a lead vocalist, drummer, keyboard. And what other instrument does your brother play?
Keyboards and bass.
On bass. Okay. Nice. Now, the interesting part. Let's talk about one of your biggest songs ever, which went viral, went global. Song called Ale.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Let me just feature this track first.
Hey, start it now. Hey, let we do it now. Step forward, I move forward. I step forward. Everybody, alle, 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 alle. It's time to get up and start moving. Alle, alle, alle. Leaving all your problems behind it. Alle, alle.
Once again, voice of the one, TEDDYSON John out St. Lucia. Just one big up Lufani. Locked on as well, my niece.
I woke up this morning and I feeling nice, but the path that I chose comes with battles to fight. As long as I'm living, my future is shaping, and where I am heading, got no time for problems. Hold the weight on your shoulder, put the problems behind you. If you fall down, just get up and get your head out the dirt. And when they try to badmine you, hand the talking behind you. Don't let nothing bother you. Put your hand in the air and everybody, alle, 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 alle. It's time to get up and start moving.
RFI Radio, 102.1 FM. The voice of the one, TEDDYSON John out of St. Lucia. Yo, Teddy.
Yeah.
How big is this tune, bro? You tell us.
It's what introduced me to everybody.
So you're saying that song catapult you to stardom? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's what introduced me to everybody.
Right.
Everybody else.
And how well is that track doing?
Nah, well, it's music like that. I always wanted music like that, to last. So I want to create songs that will have a lasting, a lasting feeling and a lasting vibe. So this song will always be there.
That's nice to say because I wish these youngsters in St. Lucia could listen to you, what you just said, Yeah,
I don't do carnival music. I do music over carnival season.
Right.
I don't do carnival themes. I don't do, because you can be hot today and next day you're not, or next week is something else. So I don't like what's trending. I like what can last.
Yes, I do applaud you for that. Yes, make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
that's what's lacking in St. Lucia right now, TEDDYSON John. Something I've always spoken about, because the music these youngsters create now, it don't even last a week, and it's so derogatory.
Yeah, to each his own, and they try in their own, but some of them just need a little bit of guidance to help them. But that's one of my things I want to do. I know. If you ask me what a trend is, a trend changes every day. So if you don't know who you are as an artist, you tend to spin around in mud. So wherever that wind blow, you go. Wherever the other one is, you go. So it's nothing wrong with having variety, but you're supposed to have a core as to what you want to do.
I quite agree. Yes.
Yeah.
But listen, if any of these young artists come up to you and say, TEDDYSON, I need some help, are you willing to help them out?
Well, of course I am. I normally do.
Okay. So do you reach out to them before they come to you?
Yeah.
Yes. I wish one day these youngsters could just come up with songs like this. Take a leaf from your book, page from your book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of promising artists that write amazing songs and just need a little bit of guidance. But I try to, help them as best as I can.
Yes, but it's something I've always said, TEDDYSON. There's a lot of talent on this island. Producers, singers, and yet they cannot deliver.
Yeah.
All the songs, it's just derogatory, and it's very sad. Why can't they sing songs like this?
Yeah.
Put St. Lucia on the world map.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a working process, and we've been doing what we're doing and been doing our best. You know what I mean?
Yes. Now, and also, TEDDYSON, the year 2016, you had an amazing year. Yes, can you tell us a bit more about 2016? What happened?
What happened in that year? I forgot.
You forget? You want me to remind you? Well,
yeah.
You represented, well, I won't say you represented St. Lucia. You took part in the International Groovy Soca Monarch in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
With one of the biggest songs in 2016. This song went global.
Yeah.
So just before we talk about this track, let me just play it for our listeners.
Yo, Teddy, say what you want to say.
Something on my chest, I want to express it. Let me ask you a question. Can I say what I want to say? I want to say what I want to say. Can I say what I want to say? I really want to say it. People don't know you, but they won't judge you. They talking about you. Must be something about you. Smiling your face.
Once again, we're talking to TEDDYSON John out of St. Lucia. Song entitled Vent. Right on RFI Radio, 1021 on the FM dial.
I'll be pressing on, doing my thing. I'm telling you, please, don't judge me. God don't put you to watch me. He don't like ugly, so tell them keep their eyes off me. Off of me. Keep on talking, yo capale. Can you bad then? Now go bring talk that far from the facts. Why you talking about me? I'll be pressing on, doing my thing. I'm telling you, please, don't judge me.
Yes, TEDDYSON John. Hello?
So this song was in 2019. It was in 2016.
Oh, I just said 16. Oh, my beg your pardon. 19, of course.
Yeah, it was 2019.
Yeah, 19. I said 16. My apologies.
I took part in the Groovy Monarch in Trinidad, and for the first time, we actually placed in the top 3 in Trinidad. So I came in second place with Vent.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. But TEDDYSON, the name of the song is called Vent. Was there something you had on the chest you wanted to let out?
Yeah, well, it's everybody's story. The reason why the song did what it did is that everybody's gone through something like that.
Yes.
Everybody has gone through situations where somebody just don't know your story, they don't know your situation, but they have an opinion of you.
You just capale. Yes.
So don't live your life. Don't stop living your life on for people. Continue doing what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Right. I quite agree with you.
Yeah.
This is one of the biggest songs in 2019.
Yeah.
It was playing right through in every club, wine bar you could find up in the UK. Even in the churches, I think. I was watching the clip in Sufre and the priest had this playing.
Yeah.
In his service.
For you to be able to, have music like that can go everywhere, it's a beautiful thing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the night of the competition, TEDDYSON John.
Mm-hmm.
You were competing against some big name artists in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before the competition, I mean, you were backstage, I assume. What was going through your mind?
Well, you would be nervous because it's a huge night. But I was confident also because the song, the feedback from the song been amazing. So
yes,
I was able to, and I was number one on that night in terms of in ranking of performances. So that was a little nerve-wracking for me.
Yeah.
But apart from that, everything else was okay. I just wanted to go in and give a good show and represent St. Lucia,
Yeah. Did anybody advise you before, give you any little hint before going on the stage?
My team is there, so it's just to stick to the plan, get it done, and leave.
Yes. Because I remember watching the performance that night, and you did very well, I must say.
Thank you.
You made St. Lucia proud, and you should feel proud. You should feel proud of yourself as well.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a huge song, and I'm assuming you can get this on all the media platforms as well. This track.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
And how well is it doing, TEDDYSON?
It's amazing. Good music never dies, so it continues to do what it has to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you share with us the amount of views this song is getting?
Well, I think it had about, 2-point-something million. I'm not too sure.
Wow.
How many, views it had. But it had about 2-point-something million views.
2-point-something million.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel, TEDDYSON?
Well, it's okay to know. I feel good to know that people, could feel what, I was feeling at the time, and can, people can, what's that word? People can, what you call that again? People can understand what you go through.
What you go through, yes.
Go through the same thing,
Yes.
So,
because a lot of people don't even know the song is called Ven. They call it Pale Pale. I mean,
yeah.
very catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
And I must say, am I right to say, TEDDYSON, this song opened more doors for you?
Yeah, it did. It just solidified my place, in the soca industry.
Should I say, among the elite?
Yeah, because the same stages, everybody else touches, that's where I go to. So it's not a problem.
Yes. But I mentioned open more doors. Can you tell us what else happened after your performance and this song made a big hit?
I think what else? I got awarded the Queen's award for music, the Queen's Honor, the Medal of Honor from Queen Elizabeth for music. My contribution,
to music, yes.
To music. So I got it's a MBC, no, it's a MBE.
MBE, wow.
Yeah, and I'm the youngest person to receive it, so I was really honored to have that.
Right.
Yeah.
And after representing, of course, 758, did the government of St. Lucia give you some form of accolade? Did they award you something apart from receiving an MBE from the Queen?
Well, we are brand ambassadors. I became an official brand ambassador.
Fantastic.
Yeah, culture ambassador for St. Lucia.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This song is just global. Everywhere you go, in the christening, soca fete, boat party, in Grenada, no matter where, this song is always featured in the fete.
That's what you want.
And when you on your way about TEDDYSON John, when you travel, you hear the songs playing, how do you feel? How does it make you feel?
Feels great, to know people can listen to your music and people love your contribution, So I never take that for granted.
Yes. And something I realized as well, you have quite a few collaborations with quite a few other artists like Blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they approach you?
We when I got introduced to everybody, then we started working together as a unit. So
yeah,
I got collaborations with Blacks, Kess, Cohen, Voice, Lyrical, Bungie. So it was we did what we had to do, what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I played a song earlier on called Speechless.
Yeah. That's when we went to Cuba to shoot that. And
Cuba, wow.
Went on a writing camp and stuff, and that's what happened.
Yes, I think there was you, Voice, and Cohen Dubois.
Yeah, and Lyrical.
And Lyrical, yeah. I remember when that song came out. It was a big tune as well, 2019.
Yeah.
Let me just feature this track as well, so that the listeners could know what we're talking about, TEDDYSON.
Fling bumper, say wine and go down like that, go down like that. Give me the girl who come to give, the kind of wine to remember. The kind of girl who don't come to play, so you can't call she no pretender. I love the way they just get on, so I don't care who watching on. Cause I just wanna wind up my body 1 foot off the floor. Come back again like we get a encore.
Big collaboration, Lyrical, Cohen Dubois, Voice and TEDDYSON JOHN, others in Lucia. Song entitled Speechless.
Come back again like we get a encore. Press on your body like a piano. I want you give me more and more, Girl, you're more than a million. You should be a billionaire. The way you whine and you put it down,
Yeah, I'll tell you, how did you get involved in that collaboration? The four of you?
Well, these guys, we became closer. After they started coming to St. Lucia for my concert in St. Lucia called Euphoria.
Right.
And then we ended up having an amazing relationship. And it was always Cohen's dream to go over to Cuba.
Yes.
So he wrapped us up and he was like, guys, let's go. And we jumped on a flight and we went over to do some work, like a writing camp. And then when we got there, we got a vibe with us and we just shot everything right there.
Wow. It's amazing. TEDDYSON, I've got so many messages. I'm just inundated with texts right now. I'll take 2 minutes just to read out the texts, Yeah. Now let's feature another song, Just So, You and Blacks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's feature this track as well, TEDDYSON.
Yo, Teddy! Hey! This is for the ladies! You are a star, girl. I see you from far. Cause when you walking, you see my heart is falling. See many roses, like where you saw this.
Music sweet for days. Blacks alongside our own TEDDYSON JOHN. Just So. RFI Radio 1021 on the FM dial. What a beautiful track, TEDDYSON JOHN.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just before we continue, TEDDYSON JOHN, I'm got a text from Serena Charles saying my niece is one of your biggest fans, Lufani. Not sure if you know the name, but a big fan of yours. That's my niece.
Appreciate it.
Oh my God, so many texts to read. TEDDYSON. I look forward to continued contribution to the music industry. The TEDDYSON JOHN, that's coming from DJ Tomo in St. Lucia.
Thank you.
Yeah, God's riches and blessings to him, DJ Tomo.
Yeah, man. Blessings always. Thank everybody for vibing with me and everybody for encouraging me and everybody for, just loving my contribution. So it's because of the fans and supporters that we keep going, So.
Yes. You have fans worldwide now, TEDDYSON, which is very good.
Thank you.
And another popular track again. you had in 2012, Big People Party. This was a big hit as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
It I wouldn't say it was a, big hit at the time. There was a little controversial vibe with
Oh
that,
yes,
but
yes.
it was
Famanapi
yeah,
had a
yeah,
big song as well, Big People Party.
yeah.
But this
But
song
this
was
one, yeah.
very popular here in London, I must tell you.
Okay.
Let me just feature this track.
Okay.
Let we go, let we go. Let we go, let we go. Let we go, let we go. Follow me now. Follow me now. Follow me now. Follow me now. Hey, let's go to a big people party. No one to hurt nobody. Just whine. Everybody whine. Let's go to a big people party. We don't need no security. Just whine. Everybody whine. Hey, tell me when last we had a party, a feel good party, until the sun come up, Lord. And tell me when last we had a good time and took a good wine until the sun come up. Hey, link me tomorrow. We going down by Bio. Don't care what they say. We linking up by JJ. Boy, and look at people on the line by upper level. Hey, when the party done, we busting up by Constitution. Everybody, let's go to a big people party. No one to hurt nobody.
Sweet voice of the one, TEDDYSON JOHN.
Everybody,
Big People Party.
I'm talking about big people party. We don't need no security, just fine.
Yes, TEDDYSON. I've always loved this track as well. Big People Party.
Thank you.
Beautiful song.
Thank you.
And also,
Appreciate it.
I should tell you, you are blessed with a golden voice as well. Eh?
Thank you. It's God.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Maybe that's why all these artists want to have a collaboration with TEDDYSON JOHN. Eh?
When I get the voice, God allowed me to have the voice, so it's praises to Him.
Yes, yes. If you can get man like Blacks to sing along with you, man, it's amazing. Corinne Dubois, lyrical. These are
man.
big names, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
My brother. Yeah.
You're doing very well.
Thank
And
you.
next track, Juve Morning on the Magarosa rhythm.
Yeah.
1 second.
That's back in my day.
Start jumping up, ready, start jumping. Start jumping up, start jumping. Start jumping up, ready, start jumping. Everybody, start jumping. Start jumping up, ready, start jumping. Start jumping up, start jumping. Start jumping up, ready, start jumping. Everybody, jump up and mash up the place right now. Shall we mash up the place right now? Jump up and mash up the place right now. Right now, right now, right now. Mash up the place right now. Shall we mash up the place right now? Jump up and mash up the place right now. Right now, right now, right now. Jump up in the Juve morning. Juve morning. Juve morning. Tripping down the road, jump up in the Juve morning. Juve morning. Juve, hey, hey, hey. Juve morning. I go drink me rum and play the mass on the road. I go play the mass on the road. Juve morning. I go drink me rum and play the mass on the road. I go play the mass on the road. Head done bad, oh yeah, head done bad, and I drunk already. Oh, hey, the party hot, oh gosh, the party hot, and I drunk already. My lord.
Yeah, man. Lovely song, TEDDYSON. Juve Morning, the
Thank you.
Magarosa rhythm. Yeah. So are you saying to us, TEDDYSON, you write all your music?
I do a lot of collaborative writing
Okay.
as well. You understand? So
That's good, yeah.
I have a lot of people that I work with, but yet small group of people. Yeah, so I do a lot of collaborative writing.
Yeah. Can I ask, are they from St. Lucia or Trinidad?
A mixture from St. Lucia and Trinidad.
Trinidad, yes.
Yeah.
All right. And what I should ask you is, what advice would you give to these up-and-coming artists in St. Lucia, TEDDYSON?
Just try to make your music, palatable for everyone. I mean, it try to make music that is, long term. So that's for me. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to have music that it can live past a carnival season. I want to have, music that is just hold on, yeah, music that is just I want to have music that is more than just carnival time,
Yes.
and music that can talk to somebody's experience or can talk to somebody's heart, or you know.
Yes.
So that's me. That's what I want to be able to do.
Well, clearly, Teddyson, you're on a different page because when you talk to these young artists in St. Lucia, first thing they say, that's what the young people like.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all well to like,
Yes.
what everybody like, and to each his own. So it's just trying to find a balance, you know. It's just trying to find a balance.
Yeah, but in their cases, there is no balance, Teddyson.
I understand they'll come out of it in time, because I was, I was in my 20s too. You understand?
Yes.
So it they'll find a balance in time, in due
Yeah,
time.
but age had nothing to do with that anyway. Teddyson, when you write
No,
songs, look at voice.
yeah,
Look
it
at
doesn't.
Vaughn from Grenada. I met a couple of years
Yes,
ago. He's quite young.
it doesn't. It doesn't. But sometimes you have cultures that are just a little bit, a little bit different. You understand?
Mhm.
There's cultures. Grenada is a jab kind of vibe. You don't really get, like, Vaughan would probably be an exception. From it. You have Saint Lucia with the Demery. A lot of the singer soca artists may be a little bit different from it.
Mhm.
Trinidad is Trinidad, so you have people that might be a little bit, different. But sometimes you just give people, enough that they will change on their own. They'll change their life on
Well,
their own.
I hope so before it's too late
Yeah,
because the music is not going anywhere, Teddyson.
I know.
Yeah.
But I think people, people can get it, like, okay, a lot of the right now, a lot of people know St. Lucia for the Denry segment as well. When I did a Denry segment tune called Creme de la Creme, and what I wanted to do was be able to let everybody know that you can sing something different on a Denry segment beat.
I've
You
said this.
understand?
I've said this all along, Teddyson John.
But people love the beat of the music. Is what they may not know what it's saying, but they love that beat.
The
They love
beat,
that
yeah,
kind of
yes,
vibe. So
yes,
you
yeah,
can't take that away. So that's part of our culture.
yes. The
So
beat, yes,
it's just to harness it and just make sure it does what it has to do. But I want to big up every single artist trying their best,
yeah.
you know, to get it right and to do what they have to do. So want to big up all artists, soca artists, demi segment artists, reggae, dancehall, hip hop, R&B. It's a lot. There's a lot of talent
Right,
over here, and
big
everybody's
time.
working really hard.
I've said this. I've said this every day. Plenty talent
Yeah. So
on this little
so
island.
uh, so I appreciate that from them, man.
Yeah, but Teddyson John as a big name artist, you're part of the elite. Should I say? It, are you going to host a seminar one day on writing for these young artists?
I am planning to do some stuff. We working on it. We working on it. Probably a possible summer camp or writing camp. We working on stuff. So we'll let you know.
Yeah, please do. I'm very interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure all of them go to the seminar. But some of them might not even
Yeah.
attend. They might say,
Yeah, they'll let them.
Killers Teddyson John Koye, the type of
Nah,
mentality. Some of them.
No, but people have a right to feel, and see how they feel. I mean, in every island you'll get that, but it'll be open for anybody that's interested to come through.
Yes. Now, I hope you can keep us informed when that seminar will be.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I'm going to announce this on the radio.
Yeah.
As you know, as you could tell, I'm very patriotic, Teddyson John.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I'm very patriotic. So tell us what's new. What's new with Teddyson John? What you doing right now? You still writing songs?
We just launched our first acoustic album, which is hello.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, we just launched our first acoustic album, which is Caribbean Moscato. Um, we getting set for Jamaica Jazz and Blues Festival in March. The album is amazing. A lot of the songs were totally redone in just that acoustic vibe. Everybody can check it out
Really?
on. They can go buy it and stream it on Apple Music. or you can check out the concert on my YouTube channel, or just TEDDYSON JOHN Caribbean Moscato. You know, you'll get that there. We shot the concert down in Soufrière, you know, in Hotel Chocolat with the pitons behind.
Okay,
so
interesting.
It's a beautiful thing, so you can check it out. But I'm working on album number 2. You know,
very busy.
Yeah. So 13 new songs, and just making sure we have visuals to them, make sure everything is alright. You know.
Right. And when do you intend to release this new album, TEDDYSON?
I'm looking, hopefully before July. It's supposed to be ready before July.
Right. And do you have a name for the album?
Yes, I have a name, but I'm not gonna say what the name is yet.
You're going to tell me after the show, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to wait when you release the album to release the name as well?
Yeah, probably closer to that time.
So to the time. Well, we look forward to this new album, TEDDYSON JOHN.
Thank you.
You're working very hard, I must say.
Yeah, man. We try to. It's a very difficult time for everybody, but I'm just trying to, you know, the reason why I'm doing this, because I'm passionate about it. It's not about the money. It's not about anything else, but just the passion for it.
Yes.
And when you realize people, the way, you know, my music has an effect on people in a positive way, sometimes you want to give more, and you just want to, it fuels you to keep pushing and doing more. So, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Right. I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you mentioned the first album. Is there new songs on there as well, or your old songs you put on there?
The new one on there was X Games and I Pray. But apart from that, we had stuff like Melodies. We got Ale there. We got Vent there. We got Kitisa there. We got Dreamin'.
Kitisa,
you know,
yes.
There as well. So check it out. Let everybody go check it out on YouTube, the concert. Leave a message, and you can go support it, you know, buy it on iTunes, and then you can stream it on Apple Music, Spotify, you know, everywhere else.
Sure. Wow, I will look forward to that as well.
Thank you.
On your new album, I hope you keep us informed when the new album is coming out.
Yeah, we'll do. My Instagram is @TEDDYSON JOHN. Everything @TEDDYSON JOHN, so you can follow me and get more information on it, you know?
Yes. I was about to say, before you go, for bookings, how can somebody contact you as well?
Well, it's TEDDYSONJOHN@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yeah, TEDDYSONJOHN@gmail.com.
Right. And just before you go, TEDDYSON JOHN, what do you want to say to our listeners, to your fans?
I just want to thank everybody for rocking with me, and everybody that's, you know, been listening to what I do and just liking it and sharing it, you know. So continue to do that. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. And without you, I wouldn't be here, you know, continuing. So I want to thank all fans, all supporters, you know. So make sure you keep in touch with me. You can send me a message via Facebook, via Instagram, you know, say what's up. It's cool. You know, everything @TEDDYSON JOHN. Check out Caribbean Moscato, and then the new album coming out. We have a couple of new songs out right now. There's one called Back to Love. There's another one called See Them that I just released about 2 weeks ago with Cohen Dubois. We can check out that one as well. You know, so thank you for loving the music, man.
Right. And you mentioned all these new songs will be on the album. I can't wait to hear this album.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
and you mentioned the song See Them, right?
See Them, yes.
Yeah. With Cohen Dubois.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I've got this song. Let me feature this track just before you go, TEDDYSON JOHN.
Yeah, man.
All right.
You better listen to me. Is it that they love you or they hate you? You better check yourself. Don't go and expose your business to none of them. Protect yourself. Is it that they for you or against you? You better check yourself. Why you want to waste your energy on them? Don't go wreck yourself. Don't mind them. They only want to come around you because them see money start spend. Them is not your friend. Do you remember when? Yeah. When you needed a solid in your life, we say where was them? Them is not your friend. Say them there, yeah, see them there.
Yes, I see them.
Yeah, man.
You talk about when you have money, now they're your friends, you know.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth.
It is.
One thing COVID did is exposed a lot of things. COVID exposed who's really there for you or not. Sometimes you have crews of people around you when things nice, and then when things messed up, you can't find nobody.
That's always the case.
So the truth is that protect your energy, protect your vibe, protect your sanity, protect yourself. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about COVID, TEDDYSON JOHN, just before you go, I'm assuming you got quite a few shows booked.
Yeah, well, all that's cancelled. I mean,
Yes.
we had a heavy roster of bookings, but that is cancelled right now. But I'm still grateful to be alive, so I'm happy.
Definitely. Just keep safe and keep producing lovely music.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Once again, TEDDYSON JOHN, the pleasure passing through RFI Radio. Don't be a stranger, bro.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Yeah, man. Take it easy and stay safe, TEDDYSON JOHN. All right?
Yeah, man.
Take it easy. All right. Nice one. Go.
Them is not your friend. Say them there. Yeah, see them there. See them there. See them there. Look them there. Yeah, see them there. See them there. See them there. We can't jump up with them. We can't wave up with them. We can't wind up with them. We can't line up with them. We can't jump up with them. We can't wave up with them. We can't wind.
This is a brand new track from TEDDYSON JOHN alongside Cohen Dubois, song entitled See Them. He was live on RFI Radio, 1021 on the FM dial. The big of myself, TEDDYSON JOHN, for passing through. Our own, representing 758.
I want to express it. Let me ask you a question. Can I say what I want to say? I want to say what I want to say. Can I say what I want?
A very humble individual, TEDDYSON JOHN.
People don't know you, but they won't judge you. They talking about you. Must be something about you.
One of my favorite tracks from TEDDYSON JOHN, song entitled Vent.
Talking you bad and making up things that far from the facts. Why you talking and talking?
Just one big Pepet, locked on as well in New York.
I'll be pressing on, doing my thing. I'm telling you, please don't judge me.
Big up Lord Kent.
Put you to watch me.
Big up yourself, sir.
They don't like ugly, so tell them keep their eyes off me. Off of me. Off me. Off of me. Off of me. Keep on talking. You got ballet, 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 talking. Ballet, 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 ballet. Keep on talking. You think it easy? They bad mind and envious. Take a walk in my shoes. Then let me hear you.
Just want to big up my niece Lufani, saying my favorite artist, Uncle.
Bad and go bring talk that far from the facts. Why you talking about me? I'll be pressing on, doing my thing. I'm telling you, please don't judge me. God don't put you to watch me. He don't like ugly, so tell them keep their eyes on me.
I'm just inundated with texts right now. Don't have 10 to read all of them. I'm doing my very best.